What is up, my dogs? Today I put a community tab post out saying that I would answer some of your questions. So here we go. The first one is, Ken, every time I'm about to achieve something big, e.g. Ultimate Champion Arena 20, 20 and 2 in the challenge, my pulse quickens, gets higher, and I start thinking I'm not going to make it. I make mistakes and I am not succeeding, after which I'm angry and don't know what to do. Please, if you can tell me, how do I become more calm? Now, as funny as that is, like saying big things and then it's just like Clash Royale achievements, I think like this is something that can happen in the rest of your life and not just in Clash Royale. So I thought I would answer this question because I've actually, oh my god, can you just chill out, my friend? 3 Musketeers, level 15 at the bridge. I was gonna say, I think this can attain to lots of areas of aspects of life, and it's something I've experienced as well. So it's just something that comes with experience at the end of the day. You will have to keep going through these high intense positions. You think Messi and Ronaldo walked onto the football field in front of millions of fans for the first time and were just a master. No stress, no worries. Of course they were flooding with emotions. Of course it's like high pressure and they're thinking about all these things. But no one is prepared for that. Oh my god, level 16 Valkyrie. And so like over time, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And so the more you get used to it, the more normal it becomes. And the crazy thing about life is everything becomes normal eventually. If you do something enough times, as crazy as it may feel the first time, you know me, big meth addict here. First time I did meth, holy crud, this is the craziest thing ever. But by 1,100 times doing meth, it's not that extreme. So that's what my advice is. I guess just know that the more you do it and the more practice and the more times you put yourself in that position, the less high pressure it will be. All right, let's move on to the next one. Hey, Ken, you got any gym advice? This question comes from a 6.6 stick figure who's too lazy to go to the gym. Now, it is different for everyone. So my best advice, I would say, is first of all, you need to figure out why you want to go to the gym. What is it? Do you want to look better? Is it to impress? I don't know, look more attractive? Is it for your mental health? Like a lot of the times I go to the gym on the day-to-day routine, it's not because like I'm shooting for some big goal. It's just because I know it's going to make me feel better. Oh my god, this guy is crazy. It's going to make me feel better on the day because I'm having a bad day, but I know that feeling of when you go to the gym and you get some exercise in, you feel so much better. You really do. So that's what works for me. But in terms of like being lazy and not wanting to get there, it's hard to stay crazy disciplined every day and always have that constant drive. And whilst discipline is a part of it, you have to be disciplined enough to go to the gym. I think for me, the biggest thing is about keeping it fun. That has always been the thing. Like when I work on my YouTube channel, people are like, oh, how are you able to grind so hard? And it's simply because I'm having fun doing it. As soon as I'm not having fun, it's a weird balance because you want to, have a bit of success, but you also want to have fun. And so as soon as I'm not having fun, I like to change it up. For the longest time, I went to the gym and I struggled every day. It was hard motivation. I tried to make it more fun by, for example, putting new songs in my playlist while I work out. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go there and listen to these songs, or I can't wait to make my day better from the endorphins rush or whatever you get after a workout, or I just can't even wait to keep progressing. But on those days, there's some days you just don't want to go, or some days you're just feeling lazy, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's where the ultimate fun factor is something I've actually changed recently. So I started going to the gym with my friends and my friend, and me and him, since we've started going, it has become so much more fun because I look forward to hanging out with him when we're there. And so because of that, it becomes fun. I look forward in the day, and I'm not even thinking about the gym. I'm just thinking about, having fun seeing my mate. So, in that way, did I really just leave that Sparky on 1 HP? I thought for sure that would have died. And so, yeah, I look forward to the gym, but I'm not even thinking about it because I think the biggest thing with the gym is it's the mental torment of I have to get up, I have to get changed, and I have to go to the gym, and then I have to work really hard. That can be really daunting to think about. And you're like, oh, it's way easier if I can just, it doesn't matter if I just miss one day. And I think that's where the trouble is. But if you actually look forward to it and it becomes fun, you just have to find how to keep it fun. And ever since I started going with my friend, even though he's away right now, so it's kind of been sucky, but I've still been going, it makes it fun, you know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest thing because that's longevity. Another thing with the gym is you have to remember, something I really stand by is volume is much greater than intensity. And that goes with studying, with everything. The more you do something, let's say if I do something for 1 minute every day for, the whole year, that's 365 minutes. The volume of which you do it over time always outweighs how intense, you do it 1 or 2 times. And so just making sure you keep doing something in life, as long as you just keep sticking to it, I think is pretty important, and that's something I've experienced in my own life. So that's probably the best advice I can give to you in terms of the gym. Anyway, what's the next question? I'm gonna have to try and answer this while I defend this push. Oh, what do you think of the community you've created? That's an interesting question. Honestly, I think that, okay, can we not lose here? I think that, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose. Wait, hang on. Is there a way I can, so I'm gonna have to do this to get some spell damage. I'm gonna go with a Hog Rider. Oh god. Wait, it's only level 13. My Hog Rider might tank it. No! Wait! Come on, Hog! No! Honestly, I think the community we have here is very much in its infancy. I don't think it's very, like, I think it's forming now. For the longest time, I've had, like, people, I guess, one way to compare it is I don't like to think of fans, but I guess it's like viewers compared to people who are actually like a fan of the content you're making, you know what I mean? I think on this channel we have people who really actually resonate with the content as opposed to people who are just viewers who just watch it, you know what I mean? And I think that's really cool to me, and I think the people, because people come and go, so that's the interesting thing. So the community I'm creating or we're cultivating here, yeah, it's sick. As long as it's not toxic towards other people, I think it's sick. And but, you know, obviously there's the Havoc thing, which I wasn't really too happy about because some people have been kind of toxic to Havoc. But, you know, over time, I think it's going to grow. And so it's something I can be proud of. And that kind of ties into the next question, which is becoming a YouTuber career worth going for? If so, what are the biggest positives in your opinion? I mostly only see negatives, like a consistent upload schedule, for the algorithm to recommend you more, fear of demonetization and irrelevancy. This got a lot of likes. Also, the level of competition out there is insane, so your chances of making it big are smaller than ever. Well, I did an interview on Ash's channel, and one of the biggest things I said is pretty much the same thing I said with the gym. You've got to enjoy it. You really do. Okay, I am playing kind of atrociously right now. God, I mean, I am trying to answer some questions, but you really have to enjoy it because I obviously want to achieve certain things, and I can see myself in certain positions, and I'm obviously putting effort to try and be there, but you're not going to keep going unless you enjoy it. And so basically, is it, in terms of answering the question, is it worth going for? I think the best thing I can say is if you are discouraged by someone saying you will never be a YouTuber, if you think that's going to stop you from being a YouTuber, then you're never going to be a YouTuber because it is incredibly hard. And obviously, like you said, it's extremely intense competition. And there's a reason, like, you know, people like Moist Critical, he doesn't upload like 4 times a day because he really enjoys, I mean, he really, you know, he's on the grind, you know what I mean? He really dead ass enjoys it. And so it's only worth going for if you're not going to be demotivated by other people saying, you know, you're never going to make it, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You know, if you can see yourself there, if you can vision yourself in that position and you enjoy it and it's what you want, then then it's worth it. Yeah, it really just depends on you. It really depends on what you want. For me, I've always wanted to. I'm quite lucky in that sense where I've always known and I've always realized as soon as I found it that this is really what I wanted to do. And yeah, and like I put in the, it's weird to think because I don't feel like I've put in the work. In some elements I have put in the work, but it doesn't feel like work. Obviously sometimes it does, but overall, you know, I'm having fun and this is really what I want to do. So it's sometimes when people are like, wow, how did you grind so hard? I just don't see it that way. You know what I mean? Okay, I hate playing against Hog Earthquake and Evolve Knight when I just don't have that and the Firecracker gets free damage. All right, Evolve Knight, can you just be cracked for me for a second so I can win at least one game? I think I won the first game of this video, but my God. All right, you know what? He's going to go for oh, actually, I don't even need the, hang on a second. Let me cook. If I can get a Fireball down, one hit, please. Okay, thank Christ, even though that Musketeer would have killed the Firecracker. And so, yeah, don't let other people discourage you. If you enjoy it, you're Bing chilling. All right, that is a weird Hog Rider. Hopefully he misses the Earthquake. Yes, sir. Wait, he didn't. Wait, how the frick did he hit that? And he got a shot? All right, this is unacceptable. But yeah, and it's kind of similar to the gym answer, to be honest. But I cannot I don't know why the grind is just pushed on you and on everyone in society. Because, like, the guy who is enjoying it is always going to, you know, outperform or keep going. And so it's just a balance between, you know, trying to reach your goals and enjoying it. Just learning about it and enjoying learning, enjoying getting better, you know? So, yeah, that's the best advice I can give. Okay, now let's kind of focus on winning this game because this matchup is too close. And I would be, oh no, wait a second. You know what? Why would I go for a cannon there? My Evolve Knight is cracked. I've just got to keep the Evolve Knight flow going, and then I win. That's how I win this game. Another question, I guess, there were a lot of questions. There were over 500 questions at the time of me recording this. A lot of people are like, are you going to play other games in the channel? Wait, I fucked that up. Oh no, it's Jova. Hang on. All right, if I win this game, everyone has to subscribe because they're... Okay, well, it's fucking over. But, you know, I mean, I tried my best. Wait, fumble? No, okay. But yeah, in terms of other games, it's really just what I enjoy. Or if I see something that looks fun or you guys might enjoy or you guys are telling me, maybe I'll play it. But yeah, it really just depends on... for me, it's really just about the talking. So I like playing Clash. I'm happy with how things are currently. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, subscribe.